Hello everybody and welcome to an Animal Crossing Switch discussion video. My name is Max, aka Smashing Salmon, and tonight I am joined by my good pal Ryan. How are you doing, Ryan?
I'm not your pal, I'm your cousin.
Do you want me to start over?
Always. But that's not what we do here because we don't edit.
Yep, no editing.
No editing.
Yep. Okay, so we've been wanting to do this video for a while, and I mean, we keep putting it off, but also Animal Crossing is just never going to get revealed. So I don't really think...
Once we're going to make this video and then show us something. I mean, hey, Best Buy is already doing a great job.
Yeah, Best Buy. Okay, so today we're going to focus on improvements and additions that we would like to see in Animal Crossing Switch. I know both of us are really big Animal Crossing fans. I believe we've only played New Leaf though.
Yeah, well, it's good enough. We were like 12, so it's good enough.
What do you mean 12?
Well, it came out in like 2013, right?
In America, yes, I believe so.
Yeah. So like, I was like 13 or like 12. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. So I've put like 900 hours into New Leaf.
Yeah,
so...
you're the only one I knew who has that badge that's like play for 500 hours.
So yeah, a lot of the stuff that we're going to be talking about is going to be going off of New Leaf and our experience with New Leaf. So yeah, do you want to talk about improvements or additions first?
Let's do improvements.
Okay, so a lot of the stuff is just going to be little problems that we had with New Leaf. I know both of us really love that game, but I mean, after 900 hours, you start to notice some things that could be better.
Yeah.
So Ryan, do you want to start us out with the first change we would like to see?
Don't make me read it again. The way I wrote it was customizable player character customization. And if you don't think about it, you don't realize that I put customizable twice.
Fully customizable player character customization, because we just did a Google Doc and we were reading it off before we recorded, and
that's totally not totally not what we're doing right now.
I can put that clip in. Improvements: fully customizable fully customizable player character customization.
I was waiting until you realized that I customized twice.
It wasn't until I actually tried reading it out loud.
You don't notice if you're not looking for it. Good. Yeah, so basically you couldn't customize your character. You got to like answer questions and stuff.
Yeah, that was dumb.
You got eyes and a different shirt.
I reset my town because I didn't like my villager.
It's like, that's great, but what if you're not white?
Yep.
That's the thing.
Yep, that is the biggest problem.
There was no way to do that, and they fixed that in Happy Home Designer, but we want to see that in Switch.
And Pocket Camp.
Pocket Camp?
Yeah.
What's that?
I know, I played that game for like 5 minutes. I am not a big
like
mobile game fan. I actually just downloaded the Katamari Damacy mobile game, and it told me to watch an ad, and I just deleted it.
So... Lloyd was like, hey, buy some Nook dollars, and then I turned off the game.
Yeah. I mean, I think that game had a lot of cool ideas that we'll probably maybe get into. I'm looking at the list and maybe, but...
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think that would be a huge improvement. Because, yeah, I just didn't like answering those questions. It was just... I'd look it up anyway. There's no point of making it, like, a mystery.
No, and the thing is, you want to, like... The villager is you. You want it to be like you. If it doesn't look like you, or it doesn't even closely resemble you, it's gonna take away from the experience.
Yeah, and I definitely think skin color is the most important aspect of all of this.
Well, absolutely. They need to be able to appeal to all audiences. That's incredibly important.
Yep. So, I do think that's something that's almost guaranteed to be in the game, though. At least the skin color portion.
If it's not, it's going to be a huge deal.
Yeah, and also judging by, I think Happy Home Designer had like the actual kind of villager select thing, and I know Pocket Camp did. So going off of those two games, I feel like that's probably what it's going to be. I've heard people mention that maybe you'll look into a mirror or something, and then kind of like Pokemon, like you look into a mirror and then it shows you the different character select options, and you can kind of go from there, like choose the eye color, choose the eye shape, choose the hairstyle and stuff like that.
Yeah, It's especially important in simulation games.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. So the second improvement we would like to see is the ability to move rocks. Because
this would be a great place for a house if there weren't 3 rocks here.
I have this one place in my town that's perfect for a bridge, but there is a rock at the other side of the river, and it just disrupts like all of the design stuff I would like to do there. Like if I wanted to make
Oh man, welcome to Animal Crossing. We can construct things in like one day, but nope, you can't move a rock.
Yeah. And
God forbid you.
I get it. They want to have the bell rock, but like you can just move the rock over a few spaces, and like you don't need to remove it. You can just move it. Like it doesn't need to be completely gone. Just put it somewhere. Push it somewhere.
We're gonna take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
So, yeah, I don't see why you can't do anything with rocks. And funnily enough, in the New Leaf update that happened a few years after the game came out, they actually added the ability to sit on rocks.
But you still can't move them.
Oh
man.
That's such a weird choice. Like, why did they just put that in all of a sudden?
I don't know. I feel like they were messing with us. It's like you watch your character do an animation on the rock. It's like, he's gonna move it. And then it sits down.
Wait another 4 years to move rocks.
No, the subtitle for Switch, Animal Crossing. Oh god, finally we can move rocks. That's the subtitle.
It's like an advertisable feature. Like, it's like the main gimmick.
People would buy it. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna buy it anyway.
People like to move stuff, especially villagers. Let's get to that.
Oh, good transition, Ryan.
Thank you.
Would you like to explain what this one is?
Oh yeah, so I'm setting up this beautiful garden, right? It's got golden roses, and then
Pietro moves
decides to go right in the middle of them. So, we want to be able to designate plots of land that villagers can move into, and also make sure Pietro is gone.
my brother put his house on like a nice little peninsula in the middle of his town, and like it was like so far away from everything else in the town. And then the next day, somebody was moving in next to him, and it was Pietro.
And he's still there.
It was just him and the clown just on this peninsula, secluded from the rest of the town.
I feel like you could make a horror movie out of that. The clown next door.
Oh man.
But yeah, so not Pietro specifically, although we'll get to that later. Yeah. Just the ability to keep villagers from moving into places that you're trying to do stuff.
Yep. Because I know they wouldn't move down, or they wouldn't move onto plots of land that you put a design onto. So whenever a new villager was going to move in, like I either scanned them in with the amiibo card or I found them in the campsite, I would just put down designs all over my town except for the plot of land that I wanted them to move onto. And it was just so tedious.
Well, yeah, that takes like hours. Oh, by the way, what design did you choose?
That's a good question. I think I may have just gone with a path design, and I know we are going to get into paths a bit later.
Yes.
But I think it was just the path design, because I don't have any more room for customized designs, really, because it's all just, like, paths.
Yeah, you could have a total of, what, like 8?
I think so, and...
Some paltry amount.
I think 5 or 6 of them were dedicated to paths. Actually, it may have... No, I think it was 8. No, maybe 10. All I know is there weren't a lot of room for designs when you wanted to have paths in your town.
I mean, the 3DS only had so much memory.
I don't think that was part of it, but okay.
No, I mean, like, the cartridge. Like, a 3DS cartridge can only hold so much, right?
I think so, but I don't think that, like, designs were limited by that. Maybe.
So more dynamic villagers.
Okay, yeah.
More dynamic villagers. It's just like I would love that so much.
I'm not done.
You're not done.
So, do you think we're still going to be the mayor in this game?
I think so.
Yep, I agree.
I'm banking on it.
Yep. So what I'm thinking is that like if villagers want to move in, they go to the town hall and consult with you, and then you walk around with them and choose a place for them to move into, and they'll be like, oh, this looks great, I will move here in the coming days, or something like that.
Yeah, you can like petition people to move in.
Yeah. So anyway,
so that would be good.
More dynamic villagers.
Better conversations, in parentheses.
Yeah. Better conversations, and we just go silent.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you really can't do a whole lot with like becoming friends with your villagers. It's hard to tell whether or not they're like really good friends with you or not. So like having like dialogue choices, or like more dialogue choices that like actually like mean things. Like I think a game that does this well is Stardew Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So like stuff like that, like you can like maybe have a relationship meter we talked about with them, like to like show like a number of hearts, or like I don't know, some Animal Crossing design of fruits or something that show your relationship with the villager. And I feel like that could just add a lot more to the game.
They may have had that in Pocket Camp, but I'm not sure. I played that game for 5 minutes.
I don't know. I think they actually did have that in Pocket Camp.
Well, that's a good indication that that might be a feature in Animal Crossing Switch.
Yeah, I'd also like more things to do with the villagers. It's like, oh, they want to go and get coffee from Brewster's, and you do that. Or they want to listen, cool. They go to a KK Slider show with you, and you can like hang out with them.
Yeah,
instead of just, yes, I'm coming over to your house right now.
You're trying to move furniture? Too bad.
Here I am. And then there's a cockroach, and they run.
Yeah. But yeah, I felt like a lot of the conversations I had with my villagers just ended up being the same, and I just wouldn't talk to them.
Yeah. Here, we didn't put this down. More villager types, because there's like
did
grumpy.
Put that down.
Like, you did?
New villager types under additions. Right there. See it? I'm gonna highlight it. There, it's highlighted.
He highlighted it. Excellent. I am full. Well, we might as well talk about that now.
Just go for it. Go for it. I'll take it off of additions.
Oh, okay. I was kind of bored with it's like, yes, I am a jock. I am nerdy. That is it.
Yep.
That is how much character development we get. And then there's like the big sister one and like the neat freak one. And you know what? I don't even remember what types they were. They just weren't memorable enough to me. So having more of that would be good.
Yeah, I think in the older games, the grumpy villagers are actually kind of mean. And I would kind of like to see that again.
Yeah.
Because right now they're just, grumpy but still kind of friendly. But, I would like a villager to harass me.
We're not gonna elaborate.
Verbally. Let me emphasize verbally.
Okay, so next we've got better island games.
Yep.
I mean, if there even is an island, we can hope there's an island.
Yeah.
They might change that completely.
Yeah, I didn't really play the island games too much, and when I did, it was only because I wanted to get a specific piece of furniture or something. Like, I never played them for fun. So
yeah, they just weren't. What was it like? You got like Cap'n coins or something like that.
Yeah, like the island currency, and you could get some cool items with that. But
I think it was the only way to get the silver axe was on the island.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I know you can get the hammer. You can get the squeaky hammer on the island.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah, but better island stuff, and then you go into this one. I never really got into public works projects.
Oh. Let me tell you a story about the windmill.
Oh, the windmill.
So, you know how in New Leaf, you can only get specific public works projects if they are requested by a villager?
Yes. So,
certain villager types request specific public works projects. So, say if you want I don't know if this is exactly the case, but I'm just going to use it as an example. Say if you want a windmill, and only grumpy villagers can recommend the windmill.
Yes.
If you don't have any grumpy villagers in your town, then you are never going to get a windmill until one of them moves in.
How'd that go for you?
So it took me 3 years to get a windmill.
Oh, no.
And I really wanted that windmill. And when I finally got it, it was very satisfying. But, like, why did it take me 3 years to get a windmill?
Because it's an oversight.
So there are definitely plenty of ways they could go about fixing this, like making it so any villager type can request a public works project, like it's not confined to a specific type, and maybe they can request them more frequently, because I know there was kind of like an exploit you could do where if you swam for a bit and then walked around your town, villagers would come up and talk to you, and there is a chance that they could request public works projects.
Well, I've got an idea. Well, you're the mayor. You should like be able to hold a poll, and it'd be like, the mayor thinks it would be a good idea to blah blah blah. What do the villagers think?
Yeah, that could be cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are definitely some ways they could go about doing this. It's not an impossible fix. It would definitely just be a really nice quality of life improvement for the people who really want to customize their town. And yeah, again, we do think that you're going to be the mayor in this game, and they're probably going to add a lot more public works projects because that was such a cool feature in New Leaf, and I believe that was the first time they did that. So just streamlining that more would be that's what very welcome change. Yeah. So.
All right, so the next one is we'll just read this as it is. I said, "Happy Home Designer Furniture Movement System."
And then after Ryan wrote that down, I wrote, "New Leaf got this in an update, you fraud."
And then I put, okay, look, it's been a while since I've played. But yes, New Leaf did in fact get that in an update, and I just completely forgot.
It's great. Works great.
Yeah, because God, it was hard to move furniture before that.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying. But having that touchscreen definitely really helped. Do you think the Switch is going to use a touchscreen in handheld mode? Because I do think it's going to.
I don't actually know. They haven't really done touchscreen stuff with a lot of their other games, but if they're going to do it within a game, this is the one.
Here, let me find some examples of the Switch extensively using touchscreen real quick.
Next, Isabel gets to leave the town and have a life because she's stuck there. I want her to be able to escape. I want her to have a house. I want her to be able to work from 9 to 5 and then go home and then live.
Yeah, because she could leave the town hall, but that was only for specific holidays and stuff like that. Otherwise, she was just there 24/7.
Yeah, and I was pretty sure that she was actually the mayor, and we were just not. But let's have her actually be a secretary. Like, let's give us the option to pay her. Like, let's
give
be
her
good
a raise?
people.
Can we give her a raise? Give her vacation time?
Isabel deserves a raise.
Yeah.
That would be so good. And you could actually take her to the beach like how she wanted to, and then you could have a beach picnic with all the villagers.
Yes.
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 It'd be so good.
Yes.
Isabel's a good character.
Oh yeah, I love Isabel. She's great. I like all the villagers.
All the villagers are no, not all of them.
Pietro.
Not Pietros.
Thank you for being such not you. Great villager. I screwed that up.
Oh, it's okay. Make it in Photoshop later. We'll put it up.
I'll do it.
All right, so that's all we've got for improvements. Now we have just straight up additions.
I am positive we are going to think of something at the very end. So
that's all for now.
That's all for now, but or if we don't, probably I'll put it in the comments or something. But yep, so that is it for improvements at the moment. Now we are going to move on to additions, and these are things that we either came up with or other people have been talking about. But yeah, some of them are some of them I haven't heard anybody mention, or very few people have mentioned.
Yeah, some of them were they would be silly not to do this. Some of them are this is kind of a stretch, and then some of them are they're doing this. Absolutely, there's no way.
Well, maybe.
So, maybe. I don't know. Who are we? All right, so first one, actual pads. Yep. You suggested this one.
Yes, I did, because it is so irritating placing down every single individual tile of a custom design, and also simultaneously running out of space for your own custom designs.
It's you don't like it annoying. When you touch the thing and then it goes into a 3-second long animation to place each tile? You don't like that?
I don't want to be walking on brick tile and there just being a grass sound effect.
Yeah, they're all flat and they don't actually do anything.
Yeah, they get the job done, but they do kind of look off. And you can only make them angular kind of, so they're all you can't have rounded pads, or if you do, it's kind of weird because you have to change them by season because sometimes the grass is a different color.
Yeah, it's you got all nice flower path tile in January.
Yeah, I could see this being something that Leaf would do in his shop. if they bring Leaf back, which I'm assuming they're going to, because Leaf's all about like landscaping and stuff. So
okay, I just came up with something just now. Of course,
Yes.
This is an addition. I want to get to this before I get to my next one.
Okay.
Different climates, so that different times.
Climate
of year are
change.
Technically, yes. But like, let's say you live in South America. In January, it's not going to be winter. So like, if like regional differences for seasons would be cool.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Because then some players would never see snow.
Oh, that's right.
I think I like the seasons. I think that should be the same for everybody. So, you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
But what I'm not wrong about is my next one: pants for villagers.
But you skipped...
Nobody wears pants.
Wait, no, you didn't skip anything.
Nobody wears pants, Max.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Especially not Pietro.
Yeah.
They don't wear pants. You gotta give them pants. They gotta be freezing.
Is that all you have to say about the pants?
Yeah, I mean, we can wear pants. Why can't they?
Okay. So up next we have the Waluigi hat.
All right.
This was a suggestion made by you.
So this one is like, you absolutely have to have this. You cannot have an Animal Crossing game without having a Waluigi hat. Mario gets one, Luigi gets one, Wario gets one. Where's Waluigi's hat?
Yeah.
I mean, just think about it. You could run around wearing Waluigi's hat. They could add in his mustache too, because that's how they did that. Excuse me, I just burped. It's fine. A Waluigi's channeling through me. So you have to have a Waluigi hat. Think about it. It's the Switch. The graphics could be beautiful. They could model the hat stitch by stitch. Royal purple could be the color. And
what's the hex number
down...
on that?
Oh, I don't actually know. I have it.
Let me get that
somewhere.
real quick.
Yeah. So the gamma on his hat. Yes, it is a Greek letter of the alphabet. It makes a G sound, and basically they could have that be like a nice auburn gold on that hat, and the brim could be it could be like slightly different texture because it's not felt like the rest of the hat. And this joke's gone too far. Different shaped rooms for houses.
Wait, no, I'm looking for the hex number.
Are you looking for the hex number on Royal Purple?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Royal Purple. We're gonna find out.
Is it not Royal Purple?
I don't know. All of these are kind of different. I don't know which one because he has like some of them are different shades.
Yeah, it depends on what lighting he's in.
Yeah, what Waluigi do you want?
I don't know. I like the Mario Party, the new Mario Party render for him.
Super Mario Party?
Yeah.
I think this is it. Yep, here it is.
Yeah, he's good. He's excellent.
The shading is different throughout the hat. I don't know which one's the main one.
You know what? This is for Nintendo to decide. This is not our job. we are not the designers.
Okay, what's next?
Different shaped rooms for houses.
Okay, so this was something in Happy Home Designer.
Yeah, let's get it in. Squares are out. Squares aren't hip anymore.
Yeah, so this is interesting because they could very well do it because the rooms in Animal Crossing are definitely not the scale of the actual size of the house.
You want to like actually like make it so that the house is like tiny. You're just all hunched inside because that's how the actual house is.
But yeah, I do think this is a good idea. It doesn't need to be anything like extreme. Like you don't need to make like a triangle shaped room. But you know, just like the normal square rooms, you could have rectangle rooms. Just stuff like that. Just to, you know. It's just good for customization, yeah.
Speaking of customization, customizable museum.
Yeah, this is something that you suggested.
Yeah, because I always thought that it would be cool to choose which fish get put in which tank, and like where you have put your dinosaur fossils, and you can't do that. You just donate them and they go to a predetermined place. And if we were able to customize your museum, it would make it worth like sharing on like Nintendo Switch Online. Would be nice.
Ah, yes, Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, Max, did you know that Nintendo Switch Online is available now for you and up to 7 other Nintendo Switch systems for only $34.99 a year?
Wow. That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's an excellent deal. Best deal in the business.
So next up we have cooking.
Yeah,
So
I
again,
want that.
this is something that you wanted. So would you like to explain why you wanted it?
It's just because you could like eat fruit and stuff, and it never really did anything. So I think it could be cool to like make stuff with the fruit, or maybe even cook fish if you could, like maybe one kind of fish, like the smelt that you always pull up, and you just get more of them. Oh no, sea bass. You can cook sea bass. Only sea bass.
Yeah.
Just sea bass.
They
But
have
yeah, and
they have a cooking game for Thanksgiving, right? Kind of.
yeah, they do.
Okay, so would it be
And you
something
can,
like
like,
that
get
where you
ingredients.
gather different ingredients and then?
Yeah, you could like buy stuff from the grocery store because you can't get food at the store, which is like, you know, what do people eat other than fruit?
They're all very healthy in Animal Crossing.
They're very healthy. They eat only fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in addition, that would come with that would be food poisoning.
Yeah, that was my suggestion.
Yeah, what are you thinking about that?
I don't know. I just put that in because I thought it was funny.
You just eat a raw fish and fall over.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, going off of the cooking thing, it would be nice if you could just give food to your villagers. I know we mentioned like the friendship meter, like that could be another way to increase friendship with your villagers. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, just another activity to do. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, and then next up, this would be like probably the best thing that they could add: expanded inventory.
Yes.
Like specifically, you mentioned a toolbox that you
Yep.
could have.
Yeah, because I was always irritated because I'd always have to keep my inventory neatly organized. So like the top row had to be tools, and then everything else would just kind of be organized at first, and then just kind of fall out of order eventually.
Increase how many fruits can stack. Make it more than 9.
Yeah, that'll be a good change. Make it 64, like Minecraft.
Oh, dude. So this toolbox thing, it's like a shulker box, right?
So what I was thinking about that is it's just another just another slot in your inventory, kind of like where the letters are, just something like that. All your tools go in there, so you don't need to waste inventory space that you would normally use for furniture on your tools. So just keeping those things separate, I feel like would be very beneficial to the overall, organization of the game and just streamlining it. So,
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yep. Because I like being organized, and just having all that stuff in the same pouch was just kind of annoying to me. Ryan, what are you typing?
Don't worry about it. we'll get there.
Okay.
All right. So we talked about the friendship meter already, actually.
Yes. Yeah, because we mentioned that a bit early. So.
All right.
Whoop.
Okay.
Okay, so next up we have larger towns. So, like we said, we've only played New Leaf, but I do believe in Animal Crossing City Folk, they kind of had like cliffs in the towns, like there was some sort of elevation. It wasn't all just flat like New Leaf, or cylindrical, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just more variety in the way the town is shaped and how it looks, and just the, geography of everything.
Yeah.
So
No, it would just
that'd
be
be cool.
nice to have that kind of variety.
yeah, because I do like the town layout in New Leaf, but I feel like every town just kind of the same, just variations.
There's like
some
change, like the
variation.
river is different and
Yeah.
the train tracks, but that's about it.
And I think Animal Crossing has kind of always been like that, but just having more ways to make or have your town be your own, just more variation, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'd like the town center to be in the center of the town instead of the top
I
right.
would too.
Yeah.
Or top left. Mine's in the top
Yeah.
left.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it would also be kind of cool if you could choose the location of your town as well. Like if you wanted a more mountainous town, or a more, forested town, like in the woods or something, or an oceanside town, kind of like how it is in New Leaf. Although I kind of feel like every town would be or need to be near an ocean.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are just some things that each town kind of needs. but I would like kind of more variation, kind of like the mountainside kind of thing. I think maybe. You get what I'm trying to say, right?
Cool. Yeah, I know exactly.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so
kind of went off there.
It's cool. Next up, deep sea fishing.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome
for them to add this. So the way I envision it is that you commission a captain to build you a boat, and you get your own boat, and you like go out on the water and stuff, and you can just fish from your boat.
Yeah,
and that would be really cool. It would be a good way to do the sea stuff.
Because I do like fishing in Animal Crossing a lot, but I also only go fishing when I go to the island. So,
yeah, and I feel like they could flesh out the system a little bit more instead of just like waiting for bites. Like maybe there could be like, depending on like mash a button or something to reel in, or just something more.
Yeah, because a lot of it right now is just kind of sitting and waiting, and I know that's kind of what fishing is.
Yeah.
And I know Animal Crossing is definitely a slower paced game, but I do think more variety when fishing and variety of like how you catch fish could be kind of cool. And deep sea fishing just seems really cool to me. And seeing the kind of fish that you could pull in when deep sea fishing would be interesting.
Yeah, like an angler fish.
Yeah, like that would be really cool. Like you get like the really deep sea fish. Like as you get better at it, you can progress deeper into the ocean, I guess. Like you can get a longer line.
The blobfish.
Yeah.
Let's get one of those.
You can get a megalodon or something, just like a huge shark.
Oh yeah, because that's how Animal Crossing just works, and it would be comic. It would be so comical to have that.
Yeah, that'd be great. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you put that on the list.
Yeah, and then the next one, also one that we
this is genius. This is actually genius.
So more ordinances, and I would particularly do like a one that like improves your ecosystem. So like you get like higher chances to get better bugs and fish. But then another way you could do that would be to get ones that are out of season.
Yes.
Like have them have a chance to show up out of season, or like some way to get stuff that's out of season, because it would eliminate a lot of need to time travel.
Yeah, time travel. I have time traveled before, but it does kind of irritate me a bit because I don't want to do it, but sometimes I feel like I just have to.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, you missed the spiny lobster that shows up for the last 3 days in August.
Wait, is it only the last 3 days that thing shows up?
There's like something is like that where it just shows up for like half of 1 month and that's it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think it's like a jellyfish or something.
Yeah, I think it is smart, or it would be smart for them to decrease the need to time travel. Something else that I brought up was multiple ordinances at once. I feel like at most you would probably have 2. I can't see them making it so you can have every single ordinance set up in place at the same time.
And maybe there'd be like restrictions, like you couldn't have both early bird and night owl. You could have like beautiful town in one of those, but like not both.
Yeah, something like that. Like you said, this would probably be like a late game thing.
Yeah,
it takes a while to unlock it.
But you'd have to lobby for it.
Yeah, lobby for it.
Yeah, because it's like, can we really make business hours be 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.? Can we really do that?
Yeah, but that's a great idea, because right now I have the beautiful town ordinance set up, but I also kind of want the night owl town ordinance because I like going fishing late at night and bug catching.
No, you can have flowers or you can have late night. One of the two.
Yeah.
For now.
More customization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up, more rewards for badges.
Yep, this is all you. This is all you, Ryan.
Yeah, no, I really liked the badge system. The badge system was actually one of the most things I spent the most time on in Animal Crossing New Leaf.
I forgot about it until you brought it up again.
No, dude, I don't even know the guy. I think, Phineas was his name.
Yes, Phineas, yep.
Badges for stuff.
Yep.
I remember, like, getting different kinds of badges and always working towards that. That was what I would do, because I was pretty hard set on achievements in video games a few years ago, and so that's always what I would do. But you wouldn't really ever get any rewards for doing it. You just kind of like, oh, yeah, it's your badge. There you go.
Did you get all of them?
I didn't know, because one of them requires you to play for 500 hours.
Oh, I got that one.
And I didn't do that. Someone I know did do that.
Oh, who was it?
I don't know. So some dude. Yeah, but I just think it would be cool to like get like bells for like some things, or maybe like a special furniture item for getting a certain amount of them.
Yeah.
It would be really fun.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. So next up we have outside furniture, and Happy Home Designer did this, I believe, where you kind of had like a front yard and you could just put furniture out there. Again, Pocket Camp kind of had this too, where you could place furniture outside, or some furniture at least. But yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah, I'd love to have a front yard and put up like a hammock or something, or like a chair swing. Because there's a lot of furniture in Animal Crossing, like inside furniture, that would be really well suited to the outside. And you could only put it inside, so...
Yeah, like a hammock. Oh, this is look great in my living room.
Yeah. Yeah, put like a hot tub outside or something. But that'd be cool. Have like a
Oh, what'd you do in the hot tub, Max?
Think about Pietro.
Yeah, we can finally wash off his clown outfit. You can make him take a shower.
You can invite Isabel over to the hot tub.
All right, next up.
Next up.
Waluigi hat. That would be a really... That would be the greatest thing. Animal Crossing New Leaf did not have it, so it would just be a great thing to share. I mean, hey,
can you go into more detail? What shade of purple is it? What's the hex number?
You see, I was originally thinking it was royal purple, but I think it actually might be royalty purple, royalty-free purple, or maybe like grape, like vineyard grape. That could be what it would be. And then, like, if they do like cross stitching instead of traditional sewing on the brim of the hat, they could like really bring out its features. All right, and the next one would be more crossover content.
Yeah, so this is something that they kind of did in the New Leaf update that happened like a few years after the game came out. So they added some Zelda villagers, they added a Splatoon villager, they added a Monster Hunter villager. So I would like to see more crossover content like that. We're probably gonna get more furniture items from different series, because there was a lot of that in New Leaf already. But yeah, just specifically villagers would be really cool. Like I would love to see the Star Fox crew. My voice keeps cracking, but that doesn't matter because I would love to see Slippy. We can get Wolf in there and he can just down smash you and hit you from anywhere in the town.
Dude, let's get Pichu in. Let's get Pichu in there.
Get Pichu. Yeah,
let's get Pichu in there.
Okay, I would say that the Pokemon Company would not allow any Pokemon content in the game, but they did have Pokemon content in Pocket Camp. So it's not out of the realm of possibility.
We're getting there.
Eevee!
Oh,
like,
you can have
Pikachu and Eevee would be so cool.
That would be... Oh my god, make it compatible with Let's Go Eevee. Like, you get your Eevee.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be so good.
What other Nintendo characters could you see? Because there was like a... We kind of almost had Donkey Kong in New Leaf.
Yeah, they had
but
Ganon.
Not really. Yeah, Ganon. Yeah, they had Ganon.
Ganon.
I could see us getting Rivali, but I don't... He could work.
I mean,
he could work.
Rivali could work.
But the problem with that is there is no way they could get the other champions in there because they're not animals.
Just put Daruk in anyway. Just straight up, it's just Daruk.
We could get, dare I say, Earthbound content with King and Boney. And a whole set of Earthbound furniture items.
Some dreams are just too wild.
Hey, they had an Earthbound reference in New Leaf. Anything is possible.
Okay.
I made that whole Earthbound room too. So there isn't any actual Earthbound furniture in the game, but I found a way to make an Earthbound room. So
I mean, there's like that one like rugby shirt that like it's pretty much Ness's shirt.
I just made a shirt. Like I just designed it. My voice keeps cracking. What's up with me tonight?
I don't know,
It's the burrito, I swear.
Oh yeah, it's International Burrito Day.
Yeah, I think it is. I was at the burrito place and somebody mentioned it, and I just took their word for it.
Maybe they're just screwing with you. I don't know. Maybe every day's International Burrito Day. Did you go to IHOB?
IHOB? Okay.
National House and burrito.
So are there any like specific Nintendo furniture items you would like to see? Because one thing I would like to see is not a new item, but an adjustment to an item that's already in the game. So for Majora's Mask, I love that you can wear it, but I would also like to be able to place it on the wall. Because
can you not?
No, you can't.
Huh.
Because
Okay.
I think that's a better decorative piece than it is a, cosmetic item for your villager. I would rather have that on my wall than on my villager's face.
Yeah, I think a really cool reference would be if you could have warp pipes and they would work.
That'd be cool. I don't know how that would. I mean, it could work, but I don't know if that's something they would do.
I think it would be an outdoor thing.
Yeah, or like if it's in your house, it would have to be in the same room.
Yeah, it would be just a neat little thing.
Yeah. Maybe ARMS content.
ARMS content could be cool.
This could be kind of cool for like cross promotion stuff too.
Oh, Judd. You could have Judd. Judd could be a villager.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, Judd from Splatoon. There it is. And
okay. That is actually perfect because we do already have a Splatoon villager, but he's not really a Splatoon character. He's just kind of a squid.
Yeah, and then you can get Callie and Marie.
No, we did have Callie and Marie.
Yeah,
kind
Callie
of, right?
and Marie are already.
Wait, no, because I think they were in there.
Yeah, no, they were. I remember now.
But it wasn't really them, maybe?
It was like, they weren't named Callie and Marie, but it was like, they were them. And then you could get Pearl and Marina this time.
I need to look this up, because I'm
pretty sure they did it that way.
You could get their outfits, but they definitely did have like little like squirrel villagers, right?
I was pretty sure they had like a squid villager that was...
There was a squid, but it was orange, and his name was Inkwell. Oh, yeah, here they are.
That's the one.
I think. Yeah. They are little squirrels that kind of look like Callie and Marie.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I forgot about them. I don't have them in my town. I have Inkwell, though.
I don't either. Inkwell's neat.
Yeah, Inkwell's cool. I like him. But,
right. And then,
more crossover content. I think that's going to happen either way.
Yeah.
But, yep.
Cool. So the next thing we had was the Home Showcase Network, because we're not going to have Street Pass on the Switch.
Yep.
So this was you.
Yes. I love this feature in Animal Crossing. It was the only reason why I took my 3DS everywhere I went, because I would love to see other people's towns, or other people's houses, I mean. And the benefit to this was, so they had the Dream Towns?
Yes.
So you could go there and go into people's houses, but you couldn't order anything. So this was the Street Pass houses were a really cool opportunity for you to check out other people's houses and also order their furniture. So if you liked a particular room that they had, or a specific design in terms of room layout or furniture combinations, you could just order all of the stuff in their house and then put it into your own house. And there was a limit to like 5 a day, but you could save their house. Yeah, you could save their houses and just keep going back to them and ordering stuff.
Yeah.
So the Switch, as far as I know, doesn't have that functionality it doesn't have a functionality like Street Pass. So what I was thinking for this is, you still have the Home Showcase, but every single day it updates with new houses from the internet. So people can go to Digby and say, hey, I want to upload my house to the internet. Can you do that for me? And Digby was like, yep, I'll do that. And then your house gets put into a rotation of online houses that other people can see in their Home Showcase. So every day you can go to the Home Showcase, see new houses. They would switch out every day. You could save the houses that you liked if you wanted to go back and order more furniture after the initial 5 orders. So yeah, it would pretty much be the same exact thing as in New Leaf, except instead of doing it by street passing, you would just get new houses from the internet, and it would just update daily.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. What would you feel like a house rating system? You could have like the top 10 houses.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be cool. So maybe like every week or so, maybe they update it. So you're more likely to get... Yeah, you're more likely to get the top houses, or maybe there would even be a way for you to just request to get the top house. So the next day, that top house would be in your town or in the showcase, and then you could go into it, maybe something like that.
Yeah, and then you get to see what it looks like to have a real Animal Crossing house. They're like just starting out. Japan has gotten the game 2 months earlier than you did.
It's gonna be a simultaneous release, probably.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't do that anymore. Nintendo has since not done that anymore. They've been really good about that lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and so on Nintendo Switch Online app compatibility would come with that.
Yep. I think that would be a smart idea. The reason why, well, there are a few reasons why. First, it will be really cool to just order furniture and, clothing from your app, kind of like how it's done in Splatoon with Splatnet.
Yeah.
Minus the furniture part, but, just clothing. And secondly, one of the other aspects of New Leaf that I really loved was the QR code reader.
And guess what system doesn't have a camera?
The Switch.
The Switch has no camera.
I mean, we could get it with the Switch Pro, but
maybe.
I think they could just add a QR code reader to an Animal Crossing phone app. Kind of, it would be the same thing as Splatnet, except it would be for Animal Crossing, right? So it would be through the Switch Online app.
Yes.
So like you could scan the designs and then transfer them to your town. I feel like if they don't have a QR code thing and they don't have the actual paths, it's going to be really hard to make paths in your town.
Yeah.
Because then you have to painstakingly recreate each, path design by hand.
Yeah, and then another feature you could have the Waluigi hat sharing. So when you get your Waluigi hat, you can customize it. You can change the location of each individual stitch on the hat, and so you can share how you've customized your Waluigi hat, and people can rate it. Like you can slightly alter the shade of purple that it is, and you can change the orientation of the gamma by about 1 degree in either direction. And depending on how much you rotate it, you get votes on it. And whoever has the best Waluigi hat is the Waluigi of the week. And they get Waluigi in their town.
So, another benefit to the app could be like sharing content. Because they're doing this with Smash, right? They're doing like the Smash app.
Yeah.
So you can share videos and stuff. That would be perfect for Splatoon, because again, it's all about customization and you kind of want to show people what you've been doing.
Yeah.
So showing off pictures of your town, again, maybe this could play into the home showcase in a way where you can see the top towns, and then from the app you can request that town or that house be sent to your town in the showcase. Designs, QR codes, sharing your designs. People can, copy your designs into their town from the app itself, just a click of the button.
Yeah.
Do you think instead of doing the QR code thing where you can scan a QR code and then take that design, do you think with the app, if they do an app, they would allow you to take images that are already on your phone and then convert them into designs that can be transferred into the game? Or do you think that
that would be too exploitable?
I was about to say that would just be removing a step.
Yeah.
To getting explicit images into your town.
You would not want that.
Because people already do that, but there is that added step with the QR codes in New Leaf. But removing that step would kind of make it more prevalent, most likely.
Yeah, it would definitely be a problem if they did that. So QR codes are the way to go.
Yep. And there's always going to be QR code things online, like unofficial QR code creator things.
It would be a liability
applications,
if they enabled it.
Yeah, because you can already take images and put them into those QR code converter things and just scan them into New Leaf.
Yeah, then there's the Minecraft image converter. Have you seen those where they take an image and it gets built in Minecraft as
So that's how people do it.
Yeah, no, people don't actually build that.
Okay.
You've seen the one where the clown
yes.
plays the computer. Hey, speaking of clowns, subtract.
This is the bonus section. We have subtractions.
So first of all,
you keep putting the Waluigi hat into every section.
Dude, okay, so first of all, Pietro, get it out of here. We don't need it. And next, the Waluigi hat.
Why do you want to remove the Waluigi hat?
Oh, dude, it's like it's overdone. It's just like, it's been showing up way too much. Like, we gotta get it out of here. Like, you gotta air the room out, you know? There's like Waluigi's cool and all, but you can only get so much of them. So I think if they remove the Waluigi hat before it's even implemented, it's just better for everybody.
Oh, what's that? That one's crossed out. It says dating villagers. I didn't put that there. Ryan, what's that about?
Battle Royale.
Okay, I put that one there.
You put that one.
That one's crossed out though.
Yeah, and then those are the only two.
Force villagers to wear the Waluigi.
Well, you see, if you can spread your influence by making your own Waluigi hat after they remove it and just
another addition.
What?
We can form cults. Yeah, you can put in a pentagram and like sacrifice villagers like Pietro. You can get all your villagers to wear the Waluigi hat in the cult.
All right, well, I think that's enough for our Waluigi discussion topics as titled. I think that's enough of those.
Yeah, so that was good. I think we got a lot of good ideas out there.
Absolutely. None of them were bad at all. Not a one. There can be nothing wrong said here.
So yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. I don't think I have anything else to say.
No, I said all of my Waluigi.
So, yeah, thanks, Ryan, for joining me on this Animal Crossing Switch discussion.
You are most welcome, Mike.
Really looking forward to this game.
But they'll probably reveal it.
Probably.
Yeah, we can only wait.
So, yep, if you liked our discussion and you want to hear more of us talking and more voice cracking and stuff, then check out the podcast. Yeah. I don't think I voice cracked in the podcast yet.
No, that's all right. The podcast is great. You got about half the amount of views as that clip that we uploaded. This is good.
Yep. So if you're looking for a super professional podcast, check that out. Maybe.
Absolutely. No editing at all.
Stay tuned for more Animal Crossing content, most likely, if it comes out.
It better. It better.
I plan on doing this whole video. I plan on doing a lot of Animal Crossing stuff on this channel. I know the channel hasn't been super consistent with uploads.
Yeah, and then I gave you that special idea that we could do. The secret idea.
Ah, yes. The special idea. I totally remember what you said about that.
Do you not remember?
No.
Anyway, we'll be back.
Keep voice cracking.
It's fine. Anyway, we'll be back with content soon. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
No, there's no visuals. Bye.
Well, there might be. I don't know yet.
Who knows?
Yep.
Put a picture of a Pietro wearing a Waluigi hat.
Pietro. I'll put Pietro on the thumbnail.
He's got to be having the Waluigi hat on.
Yes, of course.
Okay, cool.
This went from really good discussion to just the podcast. Like, pretty much just nonsense.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Podcast. And then end it right there.